welcome back to Solano College Sports Network. I'm your host, Jaeden Smith, and on this very special edition of On Campus, I'm joined by basketball player Matthew Elliot, and let's jump right into it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate
no problem, man. Yeah. So I want to ask you, since you're technically like a veteran on this team, a sophomore, I guess you could say, what's different from playing last year to this year?
I would say the difference between playing last year and this year is my involvement in leadership.
Right.
Last year, coming in as a freshman, we've had about 4 sophomores, and they kind of led the group. So I was really just trying to find my place and what fits me best to get on the court and help my team win. I tried to be a leader the freshman year, but I made a lot of mistakes where I needed to learn a lot more and take information from the sophomores previous to me.
Right.
So it really helped me a lot, and it helped me develop more as a player and as a man, and it really helped me learn how to help others improve their game and their mental as well.
That's great. So I do want to ask you, since COVID-19 was a little bit ago, but that still affected your high school year, your senior year, big year for you.
Right.
How did that affect you, and how is that, I guess, making you play differently in college now?
So I graduated in 2021, so a year after COVID got into the United States. It was really a depressing time for me, not knowing I couldn't play basketball because I really liked the game so much. And I thought about just quitting and then going into work, and then they finally brought our season back, but only for 12 games. So I just decided I might just play one season, just get it over with for the fun. And then it was just a really tough time, just losing family members during that time. During COVID, I lost my grandfather around that time. And just being very distant from a lot of my friends and just being isolated was really brought my morale down a little bit and just brought me down mentally. I was really in a dark place. But as soon as basketball started coming back, I started to become a little bit more social and started to get a little bit more of my confidence back once I started working out. So yeah, it was just a really tough time in general, but I was able to get back on my feet very slowly.
That's great. So basketball really helps you out in a really huge mental way for you.
It does.
That's great. So I also want to ask you, since you are like the veteran on the team, what would you want to say to younger players out there who want to play college ball?
For all the younger players that want to play college ball, I would say it's really a grind. You really have to learn how to manage your time with school, your family, relationships, and basketball at the same time. So you really don't have any time to slack because you need to get better every day, put up the reps, eat healthy, stretch, and as Coach Nagel says, do the little stuff right. If you keep doing the simple stuff and the boring stuff correct, you can go very far in life and on the basketball court as well. So just taking in those simple steps is very, very important. Time management, very, very important.
That's great. You're a real well-spoken guy. I really want to tell you that.
Thank you.
That's great, man. All right, last question. I want to ask you, what is your favorite pregame song?
Ooh, this is tough. I have a lot, but I would say my number one pregame song is "Keep Calling" by Blast and Larry June.
Okay, a little flavor.
Yeah,
Keep it in California.
A little bit.
I like
it's
that.
It's down in SoCal, but I really like Blast. I've been listening to him since the pandemic, and it really helped calm me down. He has like different varieties of music. It'll get me hype. It'll get me calm. And it'll just get me in a really focused mode.
He's a good all-around.
Yeah, really good all-around artist. So shout out to Blast.
Man, I'm actually a real huge fan of Larry June as well. I feel like I like both of them. So that's really great. Well, thank you for coming here today. I know your schedule is very busy.
Yes,
but this has been a fun interview. I also want to say thank you to everybody that's watching out there today. I'm your host, Jaeden Smith. This is Matthew Elliot, and we'll see you next time.